ay, cause I've been lost, ay, lost up in the sauce, yeah. Now I'm tryna get sauce, ay, ay, so hurting, so searching, tryna get out of this work shit. Motherfuckers don't know who I am. Yeah, I came up, did the shit I am.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 9 of Fem Talk with me, your girl KP. You guys already know this is a safe space where we communicate about some of the issues that we face in our community. We have open and honest conversations about things relating to our relationships, society, and the obstacles of living in our truth. Today, we have our special guest, Quay Monroe, and our topic will be masculine presenting women in the music and entertainment industry. So, Quay, can you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, for sure. My name is Quay Moonre. I'm an artist, songwriter, entrepreneur, and a student as well. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I live here in LA, and I attend Cal State University right now. So, yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's so. First of all, let me apologize for saying your name wrong. So it's Quay Moonre.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So make sure y'all don't do what I do. But I didn't know that you do like a little bit of everything. So can you tell us about how like you're juggling school and music and everything that you're trying to do right now?
Man, God, that's really the only way I could explain it. And just moving forward, Quay I got a lot of reminders in my phone, just keeping up. School, I have priorities too, so school is my main priority outside of anything. And then comes, business and music as well. So just keep making sure I have my priorities in order and keeping it moving no matter what's going on. So, yeah.
I feel that. I know that's right, because it's really not always easy to keep those priorities in order. Like, speaking from experience, I've been trying certain things and I get distracted, but that's good. I really hope that that you're able to continue to do so, and wish you the best in that. Are you going to school for music, or does it kind of correlate with your music career?
It correlates more with business. I'm a finance major, and then I'm a minor in pre-law, so I'm kind of on the path to law school right now.
Wow.
So I'm dibbling dabbling in a lot of different areas, just because I want to make a big impact in a lot of different industries and business wise. So yeah,
I really think that is so dope. Like, more power to you, because it's a lot to do, to juggle, to handle. So yes, but okay, cool. Well, can you give us some topics about, like, what is your music about?
What is my music about? It's about like,
that you write about.
It's about overcoming, becoming. I talk about God in a lot of my songs as well. I'm really versatile, so I can really rap about, sing about anything, but definitely overcoming, becoming, and just overcoming limiting beliefs and becoming who you're supposed to be. For real.
Okay. So is that, for the most part, like what you're referring to? Like, what else do you talk about overcoming? Like, do you talk about, personal traumas, experiences, like?
Yeah, really like overcoming, not believing in yourself. Pushing past the doubt and everything you're going through. Also, just about family. I have a lot of songs about my family. Family's super important to me. I grew up in church, so like faith and God is my foundation. So I talk about that a lot as well. But I also have like some fun songs. Like I have this song called Hectic, where I'm having more fun and just talking about things getting hectic in life. And so it just depends on what my mood is, what the beat is giving me. Yeah.
I feel you. That's cool. I know you threw a pool party this past. Was it this summer, or like last summer, a couple months ago?
Yeah, it's our annual.
Say that again?
It's an annual pool party that we do. It's called Summer's Not Over. We do.
Yes. So, and I saw some of your performances there, and I thought it was really cool. How you brought like different people from the city out. You got to perform. So, what was that experience like?
It was dope. It was my first time throwing a pool party, so I was really trying to figure things out. But it was really dope. A lot of people had fun. Had some drinks in their system around the pool. We had a good time, and the performances were really dope. And it's an annual pool party, so that was our first one. So we plan on making it bigger and better each year. We're looking forward to the one we have coming this summer.
What month is the next pool party going to be in?
We do it in August. That's the month the end of August usually is when we're going to be doing it. So.
Okay, perfect. Well, for our viewers out there, listeners, make sure you guys tap in with Quay, because if you guys want to get on that roster, I'm pretty sure you guys could work something out. I think that'll be super fun for you guys to do. Okay, so I know you have a new single called Soul Searching out. What message are you trying to convey, and what inspired that song?
Just my journey, coming into myself. Like I said, I make a lot of songs about, overcoming and becoming. So that was really that main one for me, just talking about, getting past the doubt and not worrying about what people think, and coming into yourself, believing in God, trusting in God and what the gifts that you have, and moving forward, and you're going to come into yourself and what's meant for you. So, yeah.
I think that's dope. I feel like a lot of people struggle with that, especially like now. I think people's ideology of like having a relationship with God and getting to know themselves is so like distorted because of, social media, other people's beliefs, that, so it's nice to know that there's like music out there that can kind of like guide you or just help you further figure out like who you are, what kind of relationship you should want to have, and things of that sort.
Yeah, that was definitely the motive behind that, for sure, to inspire people and let them know it's a journey, for sure. So
It is. It's always an easy journey at that too. I think so often people see like people's success, or because of social media, they feel like, and most people only show, like the easy parts or the good parts of their life. They feel like the journey doesn't have like twists and turns and bad days or good days.
Like, gotta know, it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's literally like a whirlwind. Yeah. But it makes it worth it though, because I strongly feel like if we were able to just always go straight uphill in everything that we do, then you never really learn how to like tackle adversity or overcome things that are meant to set you back. Like, because if are meant, resistance, what are you going to do? You don't know what to do.
And it prepares you for when you reach those heights and all of the things that you have to deal with. So, I love the process, and I don't want to skip one piece. I'm like, let's do it. Let's go through it all. So I definitely encourage people, don't give up. As long as you keep going, you're going to make it, and just keep your head on straight. You'll be straight.
That's facts. That's facts, guys. Don't give up. It's probably it's probably very corny to say, but it's like a real quote. Don't give up. Like
matter what, whether you feel like you don't have the resources, whether you feel like you don't have people supporting you, whatever it is, just keep going and trust God, trust your gifts, and like it's gonna happen for you. Mm-hmm. But as soon as you stop believing that like you can do it, or you have that limited mindset of what everybody else thinks or can be possible for you, that's when you fuck up. So just stay away from those people who don't believe, and keep moving.
Someone said something that like resonated with me since the day she said it, but she said 1% a day, like just 1% is 365% a year. Yeah. And I thought that was just like the coolest thing, because my 1% could just be waking up and saying, you know what, I'm not feeling this today. I recognize that, and that's okay. I can try again tomorrow. And then by the end of the year, if I keep applying 1%, like, getting better each day, then I will have made some sort of stride. So
any progress is progress, whether it's a little bit or a lot. And I think people like me, I used to stress out a lot, putting a lot of pressure on myself to figure it out. And it's like, you have to mature. You have to go through the journey. Like, you're going to figure it out. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just kind of chill, relax a little bit. Stop thinking everything's just going to be like, here you go. It's not.
Right. I feel you on that. I do. So as far as the music industry goes, do you feel that being in the music industry, is it accepting of masculine presenting women, or what are some of your opinions on that?
Personally, I haven't experienced people not being accepting of me. I feel like, honestly, it's an advantage being a woman and being masculine in the industry. I don't feel like it's a lot of us. So we automatically stand out, especially if you have great work, and you're really about something. It's not superficial. So it's advantage to me, and then I really don't look for anybody else to validate me or what I do. So I create opportunities for myself as well as getting opportunities from other people. So I'm never waiting on anybody, and so I'm putting my own stamp on whatever I do.
Listen, Quay, I know Right. I love the way that you are speaking right now. It's very inspiring. You're very confident. I think that is something that not everybody has. Like, even with putting themselves out there and making music, like I met quite a few people who are in the music industry, and outside of the music, they're not sure of themselves, or they still trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, well, you got to know who you are first, and you have to be confident if you're really trying to do this music stuff, So it's dope to watch you, to hear you. I definitely agree. I don't think there's a lot of you guys like in the music industry right now. Like, there's definitely a few that we can name, but there's not enough representation, in my opinion. So I think you should just keep going, keep doing your thing, because eventually it's all going to pay off one day, for real.
Definitely, and I'm looking forward.
So who do you think are some of the people that may have paved the way for masculine presenting women in the music industry?
In the music industry right now, I believe all women paved the way. Like, you look at Queen Latifah, the Brat, even Eve, like just people who had that unconventional style. Missy Elliott. They're not all of them are in the gay community, but they have that look that's more masculine and is not exactly feminine. So, and all the women paved the way for all of us to be in there, because we're all women at the end of the day, whether we're masculine or not. And definitely, I feel like Young and May broke that mold too. So
yeah, she is one of the people that I was thinking for sure too, because she came in hot, and she didn't really have to experience. I mean, at least not that I noticed, but experience a lot of the backlash that women like Queen Latifah or Missy Elliott, things that they had to go through, because at the time when they were out, it was a little bit more taboo. Like, specifically speaking on Queen Latifah, just because I love Queen Latifah. I seen Set It Off, I was like,
yeah, she's dope.
But I know for a very long time that I'm pretty sure we all knew that, she was into women, but she hit it so well because of the feedback that she would get, or the backlash, or whatever you want to say about it. So I think she just resonates with me a lot, because nowadays they don't care, like, for the most part, because some people got their opinions,
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, it's some people that need to like wake up and realize we're in 2023.
It's true. And then I also think that they went, like, Queen Latifah handled well, because she's able to do that switch up thing. I feel like a lot of women who could switch up from feminine and masculine, they can hide it and assimilate a little bit better than those who aren't feminine at all. So.
I still want to meet you, Queen Latifah. If you're listening to my podcast, I want to. But maybe if you meet her, Quay, tell her you got a friend. I should meet her.
I got you for sure.
But okay, so a little bit more about like your beliefs. Why do you think it's important to be your true, authentic self?
Because people can relate to you. If they don't know who you really are, they don't have nothing to relate to. And, even me, I'm like, as an artist, I'm still coming into myself. And even though, like, I'm talking how I'm talking, it took a while to come into that type of confidence. So even now, I'm trying to figure out ways that are authentic with me, where I could let people know who I am without, being corny or trying to do something that's not who I really am as a person.
Right.
So I think, people want to relate to you. They want to know who you are. So I try to give a lot of myself in my music now, being more vulnerable to be able to do that.
That's good. That's good. Do you ever find yourself trying to follow like trends, or, I guess taking inspiration from anybody else just because like it may work for them?
Honestly, I just always been like somebody, I didn't like to follow trends. I always feel like I've been a leader. I'm like the firstborn, grandchild, first daughter, all that. So I never was like the type to follow people. So even now, like, I'm not following anybody. I'm just trying to find my own way and trust God with it, and know that I'm gonna get to where I'm going without trying to emulate what other people are doing. So
okay. I see. Listen, y'all. I don't know if y'all listening to her, but it's the words for me. So. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely agree. I just know sometimes it's easy to fall into that, especially I just keep referring back to social media because it runs everything nowadays, right? So a lot of people feel like, well, if I do this and I follow these trends and I do what this person did, that it's going to help, I guess, catapult them. But it's not always the best thing to do what everybody else is doing. So I like that you are true to self, that you do want people to know you for who you are and what you bring to the table, and not just what is like cool or popular right now.
Yeah, definitely. And I just wouldn't feel comfortable, trying to be somebody else. Like if I got on TikTok and started trying to dance and stuff to my music, I just would feel like such a dork, because that's not even who I am. I'm not even a dancer, you know what I mean? So it's like, and I feel like, when you're being true to yourself, you're going to get to where you're going regardless of having to have like the gimmicks and the games that, you're going to get there regardless. So
I feel that. Now, this is a good question, because I've been seeing this happen a lot, and, I want to know your opinion. So how do you feel about record labels trying to change or convert, like, they're more masculine presenting women into being more feminine? And my example would be, I don't know about y'all, but I love this girl to death, but Quay, right? When she came out, she was definitely way more like tomboyish. She was always a pretty girl, but she really wasn't like walking around in bikinis and thongs and all of this stuff. And now that I feel like she's becoming bigger, or she's as big as she is, she's presenting more femininely, which she has every right to do. But I feel like it has a lot to do with like maybe what her label wanted her to do or present herself as. So how do you feel about things like that?
I don't know, for her situation, I guess it would make sense in the label aspect, because, they want her to be appealing to women and men too. So they probably want her to be like that. But me personally, you can't change me. Like, I'm not about to put on a dress for you. Like, not happening. I don't care what you think. I'm not trying to use my sexiness or how I look to appeal to other people in that aspect. So, I feel like if anybody, if they're trying to change you, just don't let them. Be yourself. And if it's meant for you, you're going to make it regardless of whether you're doing what they want you to do or not. So be true.
Do you think it's like, I hate to put it this way, but do you think it's like selling out when you do change who you are to get, signed? Or
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I got certain moral standards and values, so I'm gonna stand on that regardless, and I'm not gonna compromise myself to get money or to to be on any label. So you gotta come correct about anything.
Okay,
That's how, in my opinion, you should stand on something. So
I feel that. I definitely do. I do. So I know that you're in school, and you're doing pre-law and business and all of those great things. Again, more power to you. But where do you see yourself, like when it comes to music and then that part of your career? Like, do you want to do both? Do you want to try to, like, what is it that you really ultimately want?
I just always felt like it wasn't meant for me to be put in a box and do one thing my entire life. I feel like we're all so gifted and multifaceted that we can do way more than one thing. And I don't want to limit myself, but definitely in music, plan on being on tour globally. I'm building my brands and my business, and they correlate with the music. So bringing that all together and just going around the world, spreading the music and inspiring people, really. Making an impact and doing what I can to shine the light.
I know that's right. All while knowing the law. So can you tell us a little bit more about your brands and what else it is that you are doing that correlates with music?
Yeah, so I have a company called Moonre Music Group. We do artist development, project management, festivals, tours, events. So and then I have a brand, it's an entertainment brand called Underground Superstar. We actually just had a concert like 2 weeks ago, actually 10 days ago in LA. So, just giving people opportunities, learning the side and touring so that I could put myself on and put other people on that I believe in as far as music. Because I feel like a lot of the mainstream music or things that are being pushed out, they don't really, the frequency ain't there for me sometimes. We have a lot of great music out there, but we don't even hear about it a lot of times because of all the noise. So, just want to put people to the forefront who have the heart and the passion and are really ready to, make an impact in a positive way instead of a negative one.
I think that is so cool that you're able to do all of that, because it seems like it would be too much, but like, no, for real, like I'd be like, I don't know how to put together a concert, a pool party. Yeah. Like I got to focus on me, but it's cool that you take the time to even like want to do that for other people, like while still building yourself up. But like you said, it's really good because, you know, when you put other people on, it helps you put yourself on, you get to network and you just get to build those relationships that I feel like a lot of people don't have. So now let me ask you something. Are you in LA or are you in the IE?
I'm in both. So I go to school now, but I live in like Koreatown, LA. So yeah.
Okay. What school are you going to?
I'm going to Cal State San Bernardino. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, we know a lot of people out here, so
yeah,
as long as you keeping it in the city, then you got it. Because I just love to support people from the IE. LA gets a lot of love. There's a lot of talent out there, but I think people fail to realize that the IE got some gems too. Okay, you know.
And I feel like even a lot of people that I've been booking that are in LA, they're not even from LA. Like I just had this dude on my roster, he's from Detroit and I'm from Flint, Michigan. So he's right around where I'm from. So, you know, everybody that I'm picking, they're not from LA. Honestly, I don't know that I've had many LA people that I've picked up. So
okay, good.
Yeah, I'm definitely down to, you know, bring anybody on that's dope and ready to work. So yeah.
Okay, see, listen, I can't wait to drop the links and everything for you guys to follow her so you guys can stay tuned in and tapped in. I do just have one more question. So do you think that being in the LGBTQ community, do you feel like supported being a masculine woman, especially like with so many hats? You know, I know there's a bunch of letters. Some people don't like to be labeled, but how do you feel being a part of the community?
Do I feel supported? I feel like I'm not using my LGBT connections enough, honestly. So I don't even feel like I've really gotten into the LGBT world with my music because I want to be just seen as an artist, not as a lesbian artist. But but that definitely is a part of who I am. You know, I do like women, so I definitely want to be able to represent our community in a great way. But I feel supported, you know, and I feel like I'm growing. I'm building my foundation. So as I build and grow, you know, more support will come in from all sides, the LGBT side and the heterosexual side. So
yeah. No, I definitely feel you. It's hard to find, like, I guess, like, if you are looking for a group, it's hard because there's so many different people who have different morals and beliefs and things like that. But as long as you feel like you have people, whether they're in the community or not, that are really solid, then I feel like, you know, that's all that matters. And that's what you need, you know, in this journey. So can you tell us about any upcoming projects that you have or events? I know we talked about the pool party in August, but what else do you have going on that we should be looking out for?
Definitely look out for my brand, Underground Superstar. Like I'm really focused on building that up. It's really about just giving people the opportunity to shine their light and use their gifts. So Underground Superstar, we're going to be doing concerts, comedy, cypher, interviews, a lot of different things. So I'm super excited about that brand. And Moonre Music Group as a whole, we're doing community events. We have an event called Resource Park that we're working on. We just did an event with Cal State San Bernardino, Black Bazaar. So we'll be working a lot. So if you follow the pages, you'll be able to see any upcoming events we have and whatever we're doing.
Perfect. Well, listen, I can freestyle a little bit.
Go freestyle.
I might do a little something. I don't know. A little something. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. No, I'm serious. So no, but I'm not. But I am. But it's okay. Well, thank you so much, Quay, for taking the time to interview with us today. I think this was very enlightening. You know, regarding how we view the people in the music industry, everything that you have going on. Is there anything else that you want our listeners and viewers to know before we go?
Yeah, man, just use your gifts and believe in yourself, man. That's it. Do what you gotta do. Yeah.
No, for real. And she's not lying about that, y'all, because we both of us would not be here if we didn't believe in the talents that we had. And so I just encourage everybody to just, like I said, 1% a day. All it takes is 1%. Any progress is progress, like she said. So thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be sure to drop those links. You guys keep up with her. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Fem Talk.
Thank you.
Walking with God, closer to my soul, learning my lessons, reaching my true essence, now I glow.